All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're underway in prime time on Thursday Night Football. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Young on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast. Another try following the sack. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Third and long, Young. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They kick the running back in motion. Rolling left, buying some time. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Brooks goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. The throw is caught. He has the Carolina touchdown. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Now Camarda on to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Jukes out a one-stop, and he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Back to throw now, Allen. On the move, headed right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Finds a man right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish off their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills start off well to tie things 7-7. Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now we give to Brooks, coming left. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Again, it's Brooks. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Going to the ground again on first. They're across the 40. Nice run here. Past the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
And the Panthers leaving their guys out there. Look at this. They're trying for two. Play action now. Young. This is caught. And he's across the goal line and in. That makes it an 8-point lead.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Now Camarda on to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He's got it at the 30. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Bass on for the extra point. And he hits the extra point. A little surprised he wouldn't go for two on the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point.
The wheels make me wanna shout.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Brooks on the give, headed right. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Running once more with Brooks. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Working quickly here. Third down run with Brooks. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Here's Jake Camarda to send it skyward on 4th down. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Third and a lone yard coming up. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now on first down. Allen gets this to Kincaid. A lot of mess on the move here. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
And he's almost there, but no! They stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Pass now to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. 20, 15, and he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers take a slim 2-point lead. Now Camarda on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Allen. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he makes it inside the 5 before going out at the last moment. They rip off a big chunk of field and sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, Kim, you have to talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or An explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Now we get a time. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On this drive. One more time. Come on, offense. Come on.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Cook runs it in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver one.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills jump in front now by 5. Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. This is Brooks heading left. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Hey, forget about it. Forget first down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
He calls his own number again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Young on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Josie Jewell making that stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They send a man in motion. Second and 8. Buying some time right. He's running with it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Throwing here, Allen. Forced out to his right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
That's why these coaches get paid, Kate, what they get paid. You got to make adjustments. That's a different look at defense than the one we saw in the first half. And you got to keep fighting, keep scratching, keep clawing, because that effort is going to be key here the rest of the way.
They still need 10, but the offense getting set on fourth down. Looking to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he goes out, just needed one more step to reach midfield. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Allen looking to throw. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Into the second level past the 30. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down. Handoff now to the receiver. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
He rolls to his right. Pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's not loose. Panthers Panthers pick this one up.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They've got first down from the 31. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 14. Dulcich hauls it in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Young to throw here on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Slot man in motion left. To the air on first down. Young. He's going to push one deep down. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. The Panthers have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap now to Young. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. Desperation time here on 4th. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jair Elam makes the play. And the Bills will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter.
That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Brought in along the sideline. No gain on the play, but an impressive catch all the same. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. They'll try the right side with Cook. Cuts right. Reaches the 40. And he gets this one down to the 27. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, you just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Another one for Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Second down now, 7 to go. It's Allen out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knock so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the first.
He's back to throw. He finds Kincaid running the slant. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills leading by 5. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pass complete to Cook. And he's tackled for a short gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
The give here on 2nd. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Cook. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills push the lead up to 12. Bass now to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Offense to the line for second down. Out of the gun, Young. That's complete to Leggett. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.